Welcome everybody to One Shot Onslaught, guys. Where do we start tonight off in?
Glassburg.
Narnia.
No. So no, we don't start tonight off in any of those places. We actually start tonight off in
Adventure Zone. Guild.
You're the closest so far, Johnny. We are in Ravens Point, just walking down the streets, just hanging out and enjoying an off night. When you all see walking down the pathway straight at you all, this Githyanki. I don't know if any of you have ever seen anybody that's any Githyanki or Githyanki, but she has like this deep yellow skin, braided hair. She's wearing brown leather armor with a overcoat over a dark shirt and trousers, and she quickly tries to sneak and motion you all down out of the street and into a nearby alley.
I immediately tiptoe over there.
I'm close second.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
Come on, Iron Claw. Come here, Iron Claw.
She quickly introduces herself as Janera, and she says, "My name is Janera, and I've heard of the D-Team far and wide across the Astral Plane, and I am in need of your assistance. The entire multiverse is at stake. Does this sound like something you all would be willing to come and help me with immediately?"
How many layers are in the multiverse?
At least 9, probably more.
I don't know if that's something we can handle.
We can guarantee 7 out of 9.
I mean, that's better than... Okay, so let me explain. What do you all know about the Gith War between Githyanki and Githyanki?
Oh, what do you know?
That's okay. This is what I exactly expected. I thought I may have to do a quick rundown. So, just thousands of years ago, when the Gith overthrew the Mind Flayers and the Illithid, they quickly realized that there was 2 parting factions, the Githyanki and the Githyanki. From there, they ended up splitting. We've never really seen eye to eye with the Gith. Worse than that, have you heard of the Lich-Queen?
Is she related to Arthas?
No.
That's her cousin.
You other 3. Anybody hear of the Lich-Queen?
Never heard of it.
Never.
Okay, well, the Githyanki are led by the Lich-Queen. I, myself, the Githyanki. We kind of hate each other. One of the most evil and powerful beings in all the multiverse is the Lich-Queen. She is responsible for untold misery across many worlds. Despite her great power, there are signs that her physical form has been decaying over the previous years, and this has led to a diminishment of her arcane powers. Through his arts, our leader, Minyor Ag, learned that the Lich-Queen has devised a scheme to reverse this decline. She has prepared a vessel of flesh to transfer her spirit into, and if she can take this new form, she's going to be more powerful than ever. So, Minyor Ag sent me to find you. He heard of your all's mighty deeds. Even in distant limbo, we've heard of the D-Team. He knew exactly where you would be at this moment, sent me here to collect you and to kick off this quest. So, do you want to save the multiverse?
I mean, you know what we know, so, yeah.
How much? How much?
We don't really have, possessions or money. It'd be more like a satisfaction of a job well done, of saving the multiverse.
How about powers?
Items?
We will probably find some items on our quest. Maybe some gold.
I want telekinesis.
I can't do that. I can't give you all power. We'll probably find at least some gold.
I want the power to change the flow of time.
I don't think you all are listening. I cannot bestow powers on you all.
I want to be able to kill a yak 200 yards away.
You could. I'm looking at you right now. You could probably do that. Honestly, somehow
She's just trying to get us to go by inflating your ego.
I mean, yaks have like 12 HP. If we were to like put a number on how much like health a
200
creature would
yards away.
have, I mean that is pretty far.
With a mind bullet.
Okay, well you didn't mention mind bullets last time, so that changes things. I couldn't do that. All right, so what we're gonna need to do is you all just okay. I should probably explain a little bit. Have you all ever been to the Astral Plane before?
Yes.
I don't know.
Have you ever been to Astral Plane?
I live there, so yes.
Then you should know if we've been there.
We went there one time to kill like this guy with the crazy tusk. Broken
Daryl?
tooth? Was it
I remember that.
Gold tusk?
Were
I
we
think
all-
that was the spirit realm.
Didn't we take like peyote or something?
That was the spirit realm.
Okay.
We got close. We got close.
So where we're going to be going is to a Githyanki town called Tunerith, which is built into a either body of a sleeping god or a dead god. Not a lot of people know, but me being Githzeri, if they find out about me being there, they're gonna hate it and probably attack all 5 of us. So we got to keep it on the down low.
Wait, who's going to attack us? The god or the Rakis?
The Githyanki. The Githyanki are going to attack us because we need to go there because there is... Have you all ever heard of a Burbalang?
I'm well versed in Burbling.
I realize I'm just kind of like spewing random nonsensical words at you all, so that's okay.
I've heard so many new words today.
Is burbling where you're like drinking and then it goes down the wrong pipe and starts choking?
No, they're like a type of like evil aberration imp kind of thing where they can like speak to dead people. This one is being held captive by the Githyanki. It knows the location of Titan's End. Titan's End is the place that is supposed to have the Lich King or the Lich Queen's new vessel. So we need to find Titan's End, destroy the vessel, so the Lich Queen can't overtake the vessel and become more powerful. Is all that tracking? I know that's a lot of information right off the rip.
Kill the Lich-Queen.
Eh, it's so.
Are you coming with us?
I'm going to be coming with you. We have got to make sure that nobody sees me as a Githyanki.
We'll just put you in Sean's bag of holding with a little breathing straw coming out.
That's a good idea.
Hypothetically, if we were caught, who would they hate more, you or us?
Probably me, because it would be, thousands of years worth of hatred boiling up towards my kind. But you four would also be guilty by association.
I don't know you.
This whole time she's putting together a circle of runes. Lord Jon Snow, you could tell that this is a teleportation circle she's getting ready. All right, so if there's no more... Is there any questions before we kick off this quest? Because it's going to be pretty fast and wild once we get going.
Is everything coming with us, like our items and all of that?
Items, yes. Us 5 together, yes.
Underwear, no.
That's one thing that I don't know if you've ever used a teleportation circle. Whenever you use a teleportation circle, your underwear stays wherever it was in the other place. So we're going to be commando this whole time.
That is why I don't wear underwear.
See, I mean, one wizard to another. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
That's right.
She has finished the teleportation circle. All right. So as soon as we get in there, we're going to be looking for a place called the Bonesaw Bunker. This is where Yeehaw is held captive. I don't even know if I said his name before. Yeehaw is the name of the Burbalang we need to rescue. is in Bonesaw Bunker and knows where Titan's End is.
That's very easy to remember.
All right, I'm going to touch it, and we're going to go. Are we ready?
Wait, where are we going?
Yeah.
Touch my
Come on,
hand.
Ted.
Everyone just touch the circle.
Okay.
Touch it.
Okay.
Touch it.
Touch.
And you are all instantly teleported to... Since none of you have been in the astral plane before, this is close to being in space. So a few things about the astral plane that you may have known, especially you all being like level 14 at this point. You guys would know a couple things about the astral plane at least. It's a pretty like wild, wild west place. There is no gravity in the entire astral plane. How you move instead is wherever you will with your mind to move, you just kind of glide in that direction. But when you get to Nerith, this city has artificial gravity, so it works just like in Faerun.
How much do I weigh?
It is like a 1-to-1 ratio in this city only to Faerun gravity and Faerun weight. But you all end up in this cramped. It's not really a building so much as like a holding area for a teleportation circle. There's like nothing else in here except a door to leave. And Janera pushes open the door, and outside it is overcast looking. But another thing you all would know about the astral plane is that it kind of always looks like this. There's no suns or stars or moons or anything in this area or in this plane. So it just pretty much permanently has this overcast look. No matter what time, there's no time of day. In fact, the astral plane has no sense of time. Everybody roll me, I think Arcana check or a history check. One of those two.
Are we on the same timeline as like when we go back to Faerun? Are we going to be like has the same amount of time elapsed that has elapsed in the astral plane, or are we going to be back in like 2 minutes, but we've actually spent like 3 hours or 3 days in the astral plane?
That's kind of what this check is going to figure out. I realized I was like throwing a bunch of stuff, like assuming you all knew this, and then I realized that maybe only like one or two of you guys know this. And,
I don't know this.
Ironclaw does not. Ironclaw doesn't really know anything about.
I don't know shit.
Ted doesn't know anything about.
I'm wondering what Ironclaw is wondering about.
yeah. Ted and Ironclaw are just like just trying to get out of this building, this small tiny hut. Gee, okay, Lord Jon Snow. Oh my goodness, a 30.
So
Lord Jon
he
Snow
rolled a
may have
natural
been
20.
born. And then it's a plus 10. Lord Jon Snow may have been born in the astral plane. Who knows?
It's like, this
He
is my
created
home.
the astral plane.
I never met my parents.
It's like Star-Lord's dad.
Yeah. And Johnny, that's actually kind of what this looks like. This entire place looks a little Guardians of the Galaxy-esque, Thor, Ragnarok-esque. Lord Jon Snow could explain to you all about how time in the astral plane is stasis. Nobody ages in the astral plane. Githyanki, if they want to grow up and get older, they need to leave the astral plane. They need to go to the material plane. Like otherwise, like if they have a baby, the baby will never grow up from being a baby unless they take it out of the astral plane. That being said, when you leave, the general timeline is still flowing. So if you guys spend a week here and go back to Faerun, it will be 1 week later or a 10-day later. But you guys won't be a 10-day older, if that makes sense. And Lord Jon Snow would know all of that.
So time stands still until we exit.
Yeah.
That would have been easier, man.
Explain it like I'm 5 this entire time, please.
So death will always be death age while on this adventure.
Thank you.
But when death goes back home, it will be a day later. or 2 days later. So if it was Monday in Death's house at home in Longboy Tower, and then we go home 2 days later in Astral Plane time, your mimic is going to be 2 days hungry.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
But Death won't be 2 days older.
But explain to me, if a train is heading west at 30 miles per hour, how long will it take to get 2 days north?
2 days.
Thank you.
Now that we kind of got the timeline out, the way this city looks is pretty wild. Like I mentioned, it all looks super overcast, but the street is like this bizarre muddle of buildings that are lining both sides of this like narrow, crooked street. It's dozens of different styles of architecture. From like you'll see like one building that looks like it would belong in like Faerun or in Raven's Point, and then you'll see a building that's like this flat, sleek metal. You'll see one that's all like sticks and stones, like it's from medieval building, like castles, stone castles. There is no kind of scheme to these buildings. And Jan has her hood pulled up over her head, and she's kind of navigating you all down these tight, crooked, winding passageways, looking for this Bonesaw bunker. And every once in a while, you'll see these in this district that you all are in. You'll see these piles of garbage that are just like skyscraper high of just super tight packed garbage and trash.
They don't have
all
a dump?
packed in. Yeah, it looks like this is probably not like the nice part of town that
It's
you
a
all
dump.
teleport
We're in the
to.
dump. What you're saying?
The dump, but there's also buildings here. There's no kind of like cohesion. But eventually, she leads you all right to this squat, thick brick structure that's like looking like grim, impenetrable. There's nothing, there's no windows, no doors except for one single door right in the square center of the front of the building that has a single iron door on it that's facing the road, and it's got one of those flaps that you can, you know, like in movies you see, like they look and they ask for a passport and they like slide it shut. Okay, so this is Bonesaw Bunker. We need to get Yeehaw from there. I don't have any way of getting in there. I'm hoping you all can come up with something. It's going to be heavily guarded.
So do we need to sneak in, or is that what you're suggesting?
We're definitely going to need something. There's only one door. I don't think sneaking in is going to really be plausible.
What about disguises?
I like where you're thinking. What kind of disguises we got?
I have no idea.
We can pretend to be a band.
I put glasses on, and the glasses have like a fake nose and mustache.
I can turn
so
into a
you-
bug.
Okay, a bug might work. So you guys have only seen Githyanki in this town so far.
I'm going to be a bagpipe musician and tell them I'm there for the party.
The part.
Well, you have a guitar. I mean, you could say, "Hey,
So this.
Yeah,
so
I'm
just so
part
you
of
guys
the
know,
band.
this is a prison. They are holding.
It's a prison. There's no parties.
They are holding the Burbalang prisoner.
We're doing the one person's like final wish before they're executed was to see the band.
that's what I was thinking, like a
What if I
death concert thing."
pop up my mansion in this place and be like, hey, there's a party at my mansion to all the guards?
We can keep watch.
I have nothing. No disguise. Ooh, one of us could disguise and the rest could get in my portable hole.
Do we
Maybe.
have to hold our breath?
I don't know how
With
big
a bunch
it
of
is.
straws poking out.
It's 10 feet deep, so I mean, we could fit in there.
Were there any trees in there?
In my hole?
No. In this area we're going to.
No, it is noticeably void of any kind of foliage or
No nice-
trees or anything.
No nice courtyard or anything?
Why would
Nope.
a jail have a courtyard?
They don't have courtyards?
No, they have yards.
There's no grass in jails.
There's no plant life in this plane of existence that you have seen so far.
Just garbage.
It's a lot of garbage.
Hey, can I use my magical jar of fish while we're just hanging out? Never used it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good to grab a bite.
Or I'm gonna bite it. Let me roll this.
A 3. So you pull out a catfish and you gain 15 temp HP after you eat your catfish.
What does it mean, stackable?
That means that you can actually add that to other temp HP. Usually you can't stack temp HP.
Alright.
So Lord Jon Snow, while you guys are all sitting there planning, is like sitting in the corner just pulling out fish from his little jar, eating a catfish real quick.
I don't know, guys. I have nothing.
Yeah, what the fuck do we do? This is like Mission Impossible.
Should we knock on a door?
No.
Let's just knock and say,
Well, this person brought us here. They should have the plan.
yeah, they don't have any plan to get in here.
Tell them we're Scotland Yard. We're here for the transfer.
I mean, we could fight them.
How many are there?
In there, probably a dozen.
Oh, we got this.
What, does the guards?
Let's do it.
Wait, usually guards are like
We can go to the control
level.
room and let all the prisoners out.
Yeah, I want to inspire everybody, first of all.
We're gonna sit outside the gate and he's gonna sing us a song.
By the way, this part of the this like area of the town it's not deserted or abandoned, but this whole time you guys have been sitting here and planning this for like 10 minutes or whatever, you've seen maybe like 2 people walk down the road. It's mostly like a person walks down the road and turns around the bend and you don't see anybody for a while, and then somebody else will like come by. It's not like there's like a ton of people in the street here.
Should we ding dong ditch, and then when they open the door, we sneak in behind them?
I can use pass without a trace. That would help.
Oh, we can dimension door in there.
But don't you have to know what it looks like?
Nope, you have to trust what's on the other side.
Yeah, you have to. You say like,
don't
I
get
want to
stuck
go
in a wall.
this far
Yeah.
into this area,
I thought
and then you have to like
know
hope.
it
No,
this whole time.
that's teleportation or something like that.
You can say like, I want to open the dimension door 50 feet from here.
All right, let me.
But
read
if
this.
there is something in 50 feet, you take like some kind of damage.
And then you're stuck in it. You can get stuck in a chair. You could become.
Yeah, you get
Part of
stuck in a chair,
Describe-
and
can you describe this for me? This setup. It says 200 feet.
oh yeah. This thing is a squat brick structure, no windows. We'll say that we'll say that it's like 100 foot by 100 foot. So pretty big square. It's only one floor, so there's only one level.
If this is a prison, I can guarantee those walls are like 6 feet wide at least, or 6 feet thick.
So there's no windows, you said.
Right.
How about we just dimension door onto the other side of the door?
Yeah, you would have
And
to say like
surprise them.
how many feet you want to. You just let me know.
Let's just take a spoon and dig underneath of it.
I'd say 15 feet behind that door.
And dimension door, I think you can take one companion with you.
You can
Only
bring along
one?
objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You
Wait,
can also bring
okay.
one willing creature of your size.
Well, then how about I just dimension door to the other side of the door and open the door by myself?
You have to determine how far you want to go.
I'll go 2 feet past the door and then just open the door.
Might be a guard there though. I mean, you can try it.
I'm going to dimension door 2. If someone wants to come
Just to
with me,
protect me.
yeah.
Do it
So wait,
somewhere
you
else.
guys could take the whole part. Well, not
We'd
not
be-
Jan.
Yeah.
Let's
or
all
take
go
Jane.
in.
What if I
Yeah.
turn into a bug?
So
Oh,
take Jan, and then Ironclaw turn into a bug.
yeah. And the bug will be on Jan.
How big of a bug can I pick? Like can I turn into
Why a bug?
scorpion?
Like a dung beetle.
I think he
something
went-
like not noticeable.
Change
Yeah, he
into
wants-
an ant and crawl under the door.
Well, you're trying to be not noticeable, but we're all going to be noticeable. Except for you.
Wait, well then we can't bring Jan with us though.
I was thinking that he's trying to like bypass the only
Gotcha.
one person dimension door.
Turn into a killer
and just
hornet,
be-
man. Start stinging.
Murder hornet.
Murder hornet. Let's do it. I'm gonna
So
go.
that's the plan.
I'm gonna.
Ironclaw, what kind of bug are you?
The murder hornet.
Okay, Ironclaw's a murder hornet. On top of who you perching on?
I get to Ted.
Don't sting
Okay,
him,
you're
bro.
on Ted.
Don't sting him.
Right on Ted's nose.
So Ted and Ted and Lord Jon Snow, you both opening up these dimension doors and step through just beyond the door of this prison. And as you all walk through, all five of you, counting Jan and Ironclaw as the bug, you see that inside this bunker, it's like a really cliche like jail that you would see in like Andy Griffith.
Griffith.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith.
That's the only jail I could picture too, Justin. And you see 6 different cells. There's only one cell that is currently occupied, and it is occupied by this small, like 1 to 2 foot tall. It looks like a straight demon or an imp. It's got these long arms and legs, red skin. It's got big wings sprouting from its back, and like a black goatee and long pointy ears. And it's currently got a handful of bones that it's like rolling. But also inside, you see lounging about. There's somebody right next to the door in a chair, a Githyanki, with his back to the door, sitting and reading a magazine. And then throughout the rest of this jail cell, there are a total of 6, counting the one by the door. So 5 others that are lounging at desk and doing paperwork. And as soon as you all pop into view, we'll give you guys a round of surprise on them. But they are definitely like getting to their feet, readying their like these silvered scimitars.
All right. Well, I came out right in front of the one at the door, right?
Right, yeah.
We rolling for initiative? Just for us?
Yeah, we'll do initiative. You guys can all do your own things, and then
Oh my god, dude.
for some reason it's rolling twice for Justin, but he rolled a 29 for his initiative. I'm guessing he's going to be going first.
Since it's rolling twice, we'll just take the first one.
Yeah. And unless you have advantage or disadvantage.
I got a
we'll,
freaking 6.
I got a question.
Yep.
Now I can use 2 of my wild shape points to turn into an elemental. Can I do like an elemental murder hornet?
Well, so did you have to use one to turn into a bug? Because I want you to know.
the craziest questions.
I want you to know that there's probably going to be at least one more like bigger fight than this.
Yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to make sure like you've got your
Okay.
you don't like blow all of your your
End
stuff.
question. All right, I got it. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay. Death, you are first.
All
What
right,
door
I'm
did you
gonna-
go through? My door?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I came through your door.
So we're right in front of the door of the place.
I want to take the closest guy, and I'm gonna pull out some like lettuce from my back pocket and eat it, and it's gonna make me cast Ray of Sickness.
Can you? I don't remember exactly. Do I roll for Ray of Sickness?
No, there's
You
there's
do,
no
okay.
there's no save.
Okay. So you have to roll the hit. Oh wait, no, it says a save.
Oh, it does. Yeah, DC 14. It doesn't say that on the.
Constitution saving throw. Oof, this thing rolled a 21. con saving throw.
So that failed. So I eat a bunch of lettuce. Instead of puking ray of sickness all over the guy, I just like and just puke all over myself.
Didn't work that time.
Fucking terrible spell. At least right there. Next would be Lord Jon Snow if you don't have anything else, Death. You can like even do like hide as a bonus action.
So the guy that's doing paperwork, I get underneath his desk.
Roll. Okay, well you're supposed to roll a stealth check, but I know. I guess go and roll it, but I know I think you've got like a plus 10 or 12 or something. Yeah, yeah, you got a plus 15. Cool. So that's a 25. Yeah, he can't see you. Now it's Jon Snow's turn.
I'm gonna finger this guy at the door with death.
Oh shit! You roll an attack for that, right?
It's gonna be so much damage. I just want to do it. It's a con save. Con save 18.
Save. So these things are. I mean, they got a plus 2. Oh my goodness! Do they take half?
Yeah, it's half.
That was a natural 20 plus 2, so 22. But wow, it would have been 69 damage otherwise.
Is that going to kill him?
No, so it's going to be halved. So that's going to be 34 points of damage.
Oh, round it up.
To 40.
I just point my finger and nothing happens, but they get hurt.
Oh, it doesn't like look like anything.
No, nothing. I think, unless I said, did I use that last time?
You did, but I don't remember what we described it as.
Oh, well.
But it would be kind of funny if it doesn't look like anything.
Yeah.
You just like finger gun them.
Yeah. No, it's like a menacing point. You know, I'm just pointing.
And then you do fucking 69 points of damage.
From a 140-year-old man just pointing at you.
How dare you?
Next up is Ironclaw, who is currently a little bug.
It says my fly speed is 50.
Okay, that doesn't make sense for a little bug, but okay.
I'm gonna. Hey, look. Okay, look up.
Bugs are fast as hell, dude.
No, hang on. Look.
Wasp.
Go to Discord. Get Discord. Sent it. Link.
Dude, a bee
That's
can
what I'm
zoom
looking
around
at.
way faster than I can. So that makes sense.
I couldn't catch
My
a
armor
fucking
class
bee.
15. I got 1 HP.
Okay. What would you like to do?
1 HP?
Well, I said murder hornet. Can I like have a chance to like insta kill something?
We will be very nice and give you the stats of the sting rate of a giant wasp, which is a +4 to hit for d6 +2 piercing damage, and then also a con save for
Well,
poison
this
damage.
bee's got +7 to hit.
What does?
This little bee that I sent, he's got +7 to
You're
hit.
gonna sting somebody? You'll die.
But he's only gonna do
Sting him in the eye.
1 damage +2 poison damage, though. Okay, I guess I'll do the giant one. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah. If I sting something, do I die?
No, that's only bees.
How many people are in here?
There were 6, not counting you all.
Okay. Well, did anyone hit anything? Like hurt anything real bad yet?
Yeah, Sean finger gunned somebody pretty good.
I'll sting that guy then.
Okay.
Because I'm probably not gonna do
It was
much
the dude.
damage.
That was the dude by the door, right?
This bug
Jon
is
Snow?
gonna get us killed, yeah.
16? You said +4? So I got
Yeah.
20.
Okay, yeah, that is
To
going to
hit.
hit this plate-wearing Githyanki.
He's got skin showing
I can
somewhere.
zigzag up in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does. Yeah, you get right into the cracks of his.
Oh, go up in his
plate armor.
armpit. Sting him right in the
I will.
crevice.
I'm
of
going
his
to keep
armpit.
stinging him.
I got stung in the butt one time on a porta potty when I was a kid.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck that! I would never use a porta potty again.
You know what's worse than that and why I never use porta potties?
Why?
One time I pooped in a porta potty and it splashed on my butt.
It's got a long drop.
I know, dude.
Poseidon's kiss.
Must have been a heavy one.
It was a big turd, and it just splashed right up on my butt cheek, and I was like, nope, never again, never again.
How much damage that do?
It was like 300 damage as soon as it hit my butt. But now I do this trick.
Where you stand up and just toss it.
Listen. It's called
in your hand.
the poop parachute, right? So you take it works in your home toilet too.
It's a D6 plus 2.
Take like 2 sheets of toilet paper. It doesn't have to be a lot, and you just put them in the toilet before you poop. Never splashes.
You cover your hand with toilet paper and poop in your hand and then dump it.
You could do that too, I guess.
Then you leave. Oh, 8 damage.
You just
Dustin,
poop in your
nice.
hand and gently rest it in the toilet.
No, man. I hate when the water splashes on my butt, so I always
Put it
do
in
the
the
poop
sink.
shoot.
Well, sometimes it's nice. Well, if it's
Yeah.
never mind.
What do you
No,
mean
I-
it's nice?
No, I was going to
It's
say the
poop
same
water.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Don't
poop
be
if it's a
water.
ashamed.
bidet,
No, don't be ashamed. I was going to say the same fucking thing. Sometimes it's a good feeling. You get that little cold little spurt of water.
and then you get sick.
But if it's like pee poop water splashing up on your butt.
Yeah, but it's yours.
Outtakes. It's not all yours. Other people poop in that toilet, son.
Not
Man,
my
that
toilet.
flushes
I think
down.
Johnny's talking about home bathrooms.
Yeah, I'm talking about home toilet.
Oh man.
If it's good enough for Zoe to drink out of, it's good enough to splash me in the butthole.
But yeah,
Dustin, you can also roll 3d6 poison
you
damage.
want to know what the worst part about that story is? That was at Bonnaroo.
Okay.
This bee just
damn it,
killed
Dustin.
someone.
Did the hornet just kill somebody?
Deal with it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make Dustin describe what it looks like because
What is this damage? Explain it to me.
It was the poison damage from your sting that killed him. So you get to describe that, Dustin.
You seriously killed somebody as a bug.
Yeah, so I freaking zigzagged up in his little pauldron or whatever you call it, stung him in the armpit, exited it out of his other armpit, and that's all I did. And then the poison just did its damage.
Okay. That one at the door falls limp and just like collapses to the floor. And you guys don't know what happened. You guys don't know why he died because you guys can't quite see.
Yeah, you can't quite see me. I'm so fast. It just looks like I'm just sitting there.
That finger of death is fucking bomb, dude.
Yeah, you think that your finger of death just had like a delayed reaction, Lord Chomso. Ted, you're up next. There are now only 5 Githyanki knights.
You said
here.
they're all plated, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Johnny loves his spell.
heat metal.
Yeah.
Third
they
level.
make a con save for the
Third level.
third level. And what's your saving throw now, Johnny?
Oh, 18.
8? Holy shit,
save
Johnny.
DC is 18.
He rolled a 13.
No, that.
Oh, no.
That
And you're
fails.
doing it on his plate?
Yeah.
Okay. So they can't even take that off. I mean, they could, but it takes a minute to take off plate armor, so.
Yeah. How long does
So
it
he's
last?
just gonna have to be
creatures holding
burning
an object
up.
and takes damage. Must succeed on Constitution saving throw, or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, so not only does it have disadvantage, but every turn it takes is going to take this heat metal
Disadvantage.
damage because it cannot drop its
And
armor.
that is going to
quick
be 3d8.
16. Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
I got a nat 8 and a nat 1.
Okay. You can see like steam, smoke clouds like coming from all the different parts of his plate armor, and he just for a moment it looks like he's like trying to like shrug it off and take it off, and then realizes the predicament he's in. And he cannot get this armor off in time.
That's right, punk.
So he's gonna try to ignore it the best he can. But yeah, you want to do anything with your bonus action, Ted?
Sure.
So, Bardic Inspiration, you can give somebody like a D10 dice.
Yeah, 1d10 for 10 minutes.
So you pick one person, you grant them a D10 that they can add to any attack roll.
I'm gonna grant it to
or
a little
ability
hornet.
check.
Little hornet gets a D10.
You're gonna give it. What do you want to say to Ironclaw to really boost his spirit?
Keep horneting, little dude.
So Dustin, your next attack, you can add a D10 to it. Okay, well, I'm gonna give Jan a surprise round too. Shit.
I forgot about Jan.
Yeah, well, right now, like if it was a regular roll, it would be the knight's turn now, the Githyanki turn. But she is going to tap into the nightmares of one of the Githyanki knights, hopefully, depending on how well it rolls. It's a wisdom saving throw, which is a +2 for them. Oh my goodness, it rolled a nat 20. Fuck, yeah, it doesn't even say like on a failed save. No, okay. Yeah, I should have had her attack with her scimitar, because she tries to make something really spooky appear in the minds of one of these knights. She just fails, and it just sees like a fluffy bunny rabbit, and it's just kind of cute. We are back up to Death now. Death, there are now 5 left standing.
Okay.
One of which was... his armor is very hot.
Is there any within like a 15-foot radius of each other?
There's actually a few. So you're right now you're sneaking under a desk of one that was doing paperwork and is like standing up. But the desks are kind of in like a clump where there are 4 desks together, and there was 4 of them at the desk. There was one at the door, and then there was one that was walking back and forth between the cells.
Alright, so I'm gonna flip the desk open. Or I'm gonna flip the desk up.
Okay.
Just like jump up and just cast Burning Hands towards whoever I can get in the 15-foot cone.
Okay, we can say that you can get 3 of them in that cone that were working on their desk.
Alright, they need to make a Dex 14 save.
Okay, and also their desks are all wood. One was an 11. One was a 21. One was a 14. So I think only one saved?
I make 13 fire damage.
Okay, so one of them will take half. One of them was the one that is being heat metaled also. Okay, so yeah, you flip up this desk and spook the one that was working at the desk that you flipped up. And as they are all kind of like going back, you fill this entire area, this back corner, with these flames, and the desks are all now catching on fire. All their paperwork is getting burned up and are going up in flames now. What would you like to use for your bonus action? I need to remember to ask you that more, Justin, because I know for a fact rogues can get like a lot of cool things for their bonus action. So
I'm gonna hide again.
you fucking dip back down under the underturn.
Yeah.
Like you're like behind it now since you flipped it up, and it's on fire. But
well, I grab it and pull it over me like a shell,
and the top's on fire.
Yeah.
Lord Jon Snow, there are 5 left. One of them's looking worse than any other. Is the one that has the fiery plate on.
Can you give me their locations?
There are 4 in like a desk clump. They all are on their own desk. And there's one by the jail cells, like off by itself, that hasn't been touched yet.
I'm going to hit the one in the jail cells and try to also blast a hole through the wall. Just because.
Okay, what spell is this?
Disintegrate. So another finger gun, but this one, green stuff comes out of my finger.
Do you make an attack roll for that, or do I make a saving throw?
Let me see. It's a dex save of 18.
Rolled a 15. 13 plus 2.
Oh, you're dead.
So he tries to dodge out of the... Oh! 78 points of damage. Guys, seems like wizards definitely can fuck some shit up at level 14. So, not only does Disintegrate kill him, but it actually causes his body to turn to ash. So he is like good and thoroughly dead. And the bolt like goes through his body, turns him to a pile of ash, and then blows a hole in the bars where Yeehaw is.
Everyone's afraid of Lord Snow, and I'm mildly turned on.
Well, next up is Ironclaw.
I'm gonna zip to the closest one from that one I killed.
It would probably be the one that has the hot plate armor on.
Oh. Well, I don't know. That might burn me up, too.
I mean, there's no armor on their faces there.
You just sting them in the eyeball.
Yeah,
Oh,
sting directly in the eye.
yeah.
You're still flying around as a bug. If somebody hits you,
man.
you're dead.
Yeah.
He pulls out a fly swatter.
He might have one. He might retaliate with a
Or a
freaking
can of
flash
raid or something.
The worst enemy, man. Alright. I'm gonna zip to that guy's face and sting him.
Sting him on the inside of the nose.
Where's my thing?
They do have an 18 armor class, Dustin, so you know what you're looking for.
Alright.
It hits and he's allergic.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, man. You better serpentine your ass out of there.
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, how far did I fly to him? I'm gonna fly the opposite way now, if I can. Well, I don't know.
If
Would
you
that be
do, he will
opportunity
get an
attack?
opportunity attack against you, yes.
Ah, he could see me. I'm on his face. He saw me.
So you just landed on his face
You're dead.
and try to sting him.
This is the death of
and he's just like kind of
Ironclaw.
swatting you away.
Turned into a bug.
Do you want to try to bail and take an opportunity attack, or stay here?
Yeah, I feel confident flying away.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
You're dead, dude.
Well, I just turned back into Ironclaw though.
Well, he rolled a 24 to hit. Does that hit your bug?
I don't know. You said you had the stats.
Oh yeah, your stat was a
I'm
12.
gonna say yes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take that is a 24 points of damage.
Well, that got me. That got me.
So with the fly
Yeah,
swatter,
I think it.
Wait, how close did he hit him? Is he still on his face?
It was as soon as he was leaving away from his face. He
So he's gonna kill the hornet, and Ironclaw is going to appear on his face.
But wait a second. Johnny gave me that +10. Is that to roll that too?
Oh fuck yes! You can roll a d10 and see if you ended up hitting him or not.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
If I gotta need a nat 10 though. I think right or a 9.
Well, I mean, you also as a giant bee or a murder hornet,
Oh, I got a 6.
but as a murder hornet, you had a +4, so that was 9 plus 10, 19. You hit him. So good. You can go ahead and roll your damage. A d6 plus 2. It was because Ted said to you, keep on horneting.
Man, I forgot to. Good thing I remembered that.
And I already forgot about it.
Oh, freaking 3.
And then roll 3d6 damage. He's only going to take half of this poison damage from the sting because he rolled an 18 con save. That's actually not bad, though. 14 points of damage, but you would still be, like, flying away from him, right? So he would still kill you.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was him, I would just want to be dead. I'm on fire, and I got stung in the face.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. Oh, my goodness. I tried to roll a dex saving throw to see if he got knocked on his butt from Ironclaw turning into a big dwarf in front of him. And he rolled another nat 20. So it was a 22.
So do I land on my butt?
No, you pop back into dwarf form, and you're just regular dwarf now. All right, Ted, it is your turn.
All right. How bad is a guy that is not on fire but heating up?
After that sting, he's actually looking very bad.
Would you say that they're all in a 20-foot cube circumference?
Oh yes, actually yes. Death almost got them with a 15-foot cone, but he will only get 3 out of 4. You could get all 4.
How far am I from the center of those 3?
Like 15, 20 feet.
All right, I'm going to run to the center and open my bag of farts.
Oh my goodness.
And that's a 20-foot cloud centered on me, and a con save 15.
Is it flammable?
Yes.
Okay, so stat-wise, it never says it's flammable.
But I mean, it's
methane,
purely
though.
methane gas, though.
Yes, I think it should be.
But let me get the fuck
So
out
I'm
of there
going to do a couple
first.
things.
Before
Did you say con save, Johnny?
Yeah, con save 15.
Or the take half? Go ahead and roll the damage. 15?
Yep, 15 damage.
We
Okay.
all burst into flames.
Well, yeah, the thing is, as soon as, Ted, you open up this bag of farts, you are immune because...
Because they're my farts.
Yeah, they're your farts, and you smelled
I'm
it, you
immune
felt
because
it.
I'm immune to fire.
Death, you're resistant to fire, and Ted, you're resistant to fire.
Every single time I try to get him to say I'm immune to fire.
Okay. So this could be a pretty big explosion. Since there's fire, all these desks and paperwork is all on fire.
Wait,
I'm
did
trying
someone
to
set
think
it on fire already?
Man, this whole building's coming
Yes.
The desks are on fire.
Death has caught everything on fire.
Oh.
So as soon as you open your bag and the farts spill out, we're going to have some kind of explosion for
I
all
hit the
the
ground.
Githyanki.
My bonus action, I hit the ground and flatten out.
Let's go ahead and just do... How about... I mean, we're high level. How about we do 66? As soon as you open up that bag of farts, Ted, not only does the poison spread to this Githyanki, but it explodes all of the fire from the desk and the paperwork. So you and Death will be taking 9 points of damage since you are resistant to fire. They will be taking 18 points of damage plus the 15.
Oh, did I kill the hornet?
I've been dead, man.
He's been...
Oh.
the Hornet already died.
I'm Iron
The
Claw.
Hornet is now Iron Claw. Iron Claw, you will be taking 18 points of fire damage also.
And I got 17 temp from Johnny, right?
Yeah. So, after all of that, there are 4 knights left that are still looking burned, coughing, puking, not looking great, but they are still standing. And let's see. One of them is going to go ahead and just make 2 quick silver greatsword attacks at Ted, who just farted on his face. That's a 25 to hit and a 19 to hit.
They both barely hit.
So that's going to be a total of 40 damage. And then one can't find Death, but one does see Iron Claw, so he's gonna run up to Iron Claw. Wow, another 25. And with a +9, only a 12, so it must have rolled a 3. So Iron Claw, you're gonna take a total of 27 points of damage as one of them runs up to you and makes 2 slashes at you, but only one of them seems to connect. By the way, these swords seem to be doing like slashing damage and then also some psychic damage behind them somehow. They don't... The thing that sucks is they don't have any cool attack spells. They've got spells, but like... Okay, so one of them... no, because that would be its action. That would be pretty lame. So they're all just going to do their great swords. One's going to run up to Lord Jon Snow, who kicked off this entire party. And roll a 28 and a 21, Lord Jon Snow. So you're going to be taking 24 plus 22. 36 points of slashing damage from this one.
Damn, son.
And then one's going to stand like between Ted and Ironclaw and make one at Ted for 16 to hit. One at Ironclaw for a natural 1, which is 10 points. Or a 10 to hit.
10 to hit does not hit.
Well, and with a nat 1, they insta-fail no matter what. But does a 16 hit Ted?
If it is my armor class, does it still hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it meets a beat. So that's 30 points of damage total between psychic and slashing.
Sweet. I'm almost dead.
What? No.
I'm at 40 right now.
Oof. Well, they all look like they're knocking on death's door themselves. It's
They're
Jan's
not at my
turn.
house.
Damn. What can Jan do? Jan can kind of see how like beat up Ted's looking, and is going to run up and make 2 attacks. Oh, I just realized her attacks are unarmed. Like she's like a monk. She's gonna go up to the 2 that are by Ted and try to hit both of them.
Punch him in the head.
Okay, that was absolute fucking garbage. She rolled a 13 and an 8. So here's the last 2 that were hitting Ted, and then the 2 that were hitting the dude fighting Ted. So Jan doesn't seem like she's doing super hot right now. Death, it's your turn. There's only 4 left, and they all look... Actually, you know what? One of them, let me see real quick. Johnny, we're going to roll 3d8 real quick, because we forgot to do the heat metal damage.
Plus 5. 16.
Yes. The one that actually hits you last, Ted, as soon as he hits you and lowers his sword, his armor just starts boiling his skin. You see all of the steam coming off his body, and he just crumples to the ground. There's now only 3 left, and all 3 of them look equally bad. Death, you could maybe somehow kill all 3 of them in one go.
I'm gonna pop out of my desk again.
Yeah, like a fucking, like one of those spiders
Trapdoor
that
spider.
makes the trapdoor
I'm
spiders.
gonna pop out of my trapdoor desk, and then like spin around like I'm a ice skater and just cast burning hands all over the place.
Okay, you can hit all 3 of them. Okay, so 1 saved, 2 failed. So as you're spinning around and kind of casting this like big cone of fire at these 3 left Githyanki, 1 of them dodges out of the way in time. The other 2 are just really focused on Ted, trying to get Ted killed, and you just burn them up to a crisp. Lord Jon Snow, there is 1 Githyanki knight left.
I'm gonna use my cunning action to go back underneath.
Okay, you flip it back down and go back under. Lord Jon Snow, there's 1 left standing that looks like you could punch this motherfucker.
Headbutt him.
Well,
Fucking
maybe
headbutt
not
him.
Lord. Well, wait. Maybe not Lord Jon Snow could punch them, because I think Lord Jon Snow's strength is like -2 or something. So,
I'm gonna just firebolt him.
okay. I think at your level, holy shit, dude! Are you fucking kidding me? A cantrip? So for those listening, Lord Jon Snow just rolled a 28 to hit. That was an 18 plus 10, and it did 27 points of damage? A 9, a 10, and an 8. I guess that explains it. Holy hell. This is like the firebolt from hell. You can describe what this... It's like almost the size of a fireball that comes out of your wand?
It's another finger gun.
So from your finger...
No, it's from my wand. Let's just say it's from my wand. It makes more sense.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fireball you're casting, but when it hits them, it doesn't
It's
actually
huge.
explode in a radius like a fireball does. Yeah, it just hits...
It's humongous.
Just hits him. And guys, I did a bad job explaining when the thwart exploded, but there's like a big section of the wall that exploded out toward into the alleyway where like bricks are just like crumbling down now, and that demon Jan runs over to him and kind of explains the situation, how you all need to somehow find Titan's End, and he's supposed to know where it is. And he says,
Yeah, I know where Titan's End is, but what's in it for me?
and after a little bit of debate between Jan and him, you find out that when he was taken by these Githyanki, he was actually interrogating some dead Githyanki because Burbalangs can speak to the dead, and they like to collect secrets. And he was trying to sell the secret of where Titan's End is, and that's when he was arrested before he could find a buyer for the information. But when he was arrested, they had taken his ability to plane shift. He says,
So if you all just can remove this curse and give me my plane shift ability back, I'll show you all where Titan's End is.
Hey, buddy, you want some meat?
I would love some. If it's on the house. But for me to show you where Titan's End is, y'all gotta get this curse off of me.
I can bestow a curse.
so to remove this curse, a level 7 remove curse would do the job. What else would
Level 7.
yeah, what else could remove this?
I can hit him with a wrathful smite.
We could take it back with us until we can figure out how to get that off of him.
Yeah,
So-
remove curse is at level 7. He says,
And if that ain't possible, if y'all can't manage that, I can you could just bring me to the material plane with y'all, and we would be square with that at least, as long as I'm away from these Githyanki and their
Can I keep him as a pet?
swords. Nah, if I get to the material plane, I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be finding some dead people to talk to and stuff like that. But
All right, let's just bring him back.
Jan says, yeah, I could take him back with us when we port all back, but
We have a room in our tower if you want to stay.
It's got a
we're
bunch of
just
bones in
collecting
it.
pets. We're collecting pets at this point.
we'll see. I I'll have a mansion.
I'll scope it out. I'll scope out the tower that you're talking about. See if I find it to my liking. But first, it seems like you all need to find Titan's End. So, we're gonna need a ship, and I can take you right there, right to it, easy peasy.
A spaceship or a naval ship?
An astral plane ship, which is kind of like a spaceship, a skiff. There's a lot in town here. We just got to go commandeer one if y'all don't have one. This whole place is on fire. One of the walls is collapsed in and down. We should probably get out of here though and start heading down to the port before the rest of the Githyanki patrols come by.
Yeah, this place is coming down on us. We gotta hurry.
This is my house now. This is where I live.
They actually switch patrol or switch guards every hour, so we really need to get going.
All right, lead the way.
So Jane actually leads the way. She starts walking down these pathways down through the city and towards the port district, and you eventually open up to where, even though it's still mismatch the architecture, it eventually does get nicer, and there's no big skyscraper trash piles. So you guys could tell that you guys were definitely in the dump area of the town. But it's still very just this weird, untidy collection of mismatched houses and warehouses. But eventually, after several hours of walking, this is a very big city. You get to this where you can see across from this collection of warehouses on the opposite side, there is this stretch of these long row of stone piers that are all jutting out. Picture piers that are jutting out onto an ocean, but there's just no water underneath. They're just in that gray overcast where they're just a bunch of ships floating. Some are very big, like the size of like almost like a cruise ship, and then some of these like smaller sailboats and like speedboats floating, and you would be able to kind of like determine that these are astral ships that can travel across the celestial void. And there's like dozens to choose from those small skiffs to like these big galleys.
All right, so the big ones have like dozens of people on them. I don't think we're gonna be able to take one of those. I think we should probably pick one of like the small ones. And I don't know how y'all want to like take one.
Let's just get in and start rowing.
Well, I mean, you don't row them. Okay, so am I gonna need to drive the ship too? I think I'm gonna need some money if I'm gonna have to drive the ship.
I got an idea. I'm driving the ship. But let's set the bigger one on fire, and those guys on the little one will come run to help. We just take the little one.
Oh, I like how you're thinking, little guy.
And this guy is like a foot tall when he calls you little guy.
All
right, well, I can't. I've had a lot of my abilities siphoned from me, so y'all are gonna need to catch that one on fire.
And he points at like this big giant galley. By the way, there's also like patrolling like Githyanki patrols. Jan still has her hood pulled tightly over her so nobody can tell that she's a Githzeri.
I could cast invisibility on Jan, and she can go catch it on fire.
Can I just fireball it?
You're gonna make her catch it on fire?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only fair. She is the one that's...
Or Sean Snow can fireball it. Either one.
Well, I do think we should keep it on the down low. Otherwise, there's a lot of people around.
This is not deserted like the bunker was. There are people all over the place here.
We gotta be sneaky about this.
Duration up to 1 hour. So I'm going to touch Jan. She won't go invisible. Go set the boat on fire.
I like this plan. I like that I can't see her anymore. That's pretty cool. We should all go get near. Which one y'all want to pick? And all of the boats are named like there's like Crimson Scimitar, Fiery Crucible, like Battlestorm.
What ship would you all like to pick?
Battlestorm.
Battlestorm sounds cool.
Good choice.
Alright, good choice. I like that one too. Let's all go stand by it. When Jan catches on fire, we can commandeer it.
So, Jan, you all can't see Jan, but you all go get in position and hope for the best. You guys do actually all get a lot of stairs. You're a human, 2 tieflings, a fucking Burbalang, and a druid. So, like, a lot of the Githyanki are staring at you, but it's not unheard of for somebody that's not a Gith to be here. Really, Jan would probably be drawing the most eyes if she were visible. But after standing here for a few minutes, eventually you do all start to hear a pretty big commotion. And then you see 3 Githyanki knights that you all just fought a couple of come down from Battlestorm and brush past you, like push past you pretty violently, and start running towards the ship that Jan caught on fire. And then Jan, after a few moments, pops into view right next to you all. Are we ready?
Let's roll.
Let's go.
And you all board the Battlestorm. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for checking out this week's episode of One Shot Onslaught. A special thank you to all of our current patrons. So thank you so much, Tiana H., The Lawful Stupid Podcast, Robert C., Bradley M., Brittany D., Danny T., Jason Pravat, Jeremy Fair, Loki Strike, Weaver S., Zoltar, Bay Area Beer Socials, Danny M., Gerundu, Jean Lorber, Jim, Remus S., and Jorian Drake. Hey, thank you all so much for keeping all of the shows on the Majestic Goose Network going. If you want to sign up and support all of our shows and get some cool bonus content at the same time, you can head over to patreon.com/oneshotonslaught. And there you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and I promise you that $1 a month will make a huge difference. For just $1 a month, you can get invited to play in one-shots with me once or twice a month. Recently, just last weekend, we streamed a session of Kids on Bikes for the first time ever on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Majestic Goose Network, or bit.ly/Majestic Twitch. And holy cow, it was so much fun. Some of the most fun I've ever had on a stream. I love Kids on Bikes now. It's very Stranger Things-esque. It was a ton of fun, and it was with me and a bunch of our patrons. So go check out that video on demand if you haven't yet. And go ahead and follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/The Majestic Goose Network. And you can subscribe to our YouTube to catch all of our videos on demand as well. youtube.com/oneshotonslaught. And if you want to stay up to date on all of our shows and everything like that, you should probably join our Discord, bit.ly/oneshotdiscord. There we are always hanging out and love when we get new members in there to hang out and chat with. You can also go to our shop, majesticgoose.com/shop, and find a lot of really cool merchandise from all of our shows on there. And also just check out our store, majesticgoose.com. We have news and things about all of our shows on that site, and would love for you all to go check it out. This coming Monday on our Twitch channel, we have our weekly Monday show, Modra's Bloodsport Association, where myself and Gerundu are sports commentators, and you should go check it out because we're going to have all DM's Guild authors on this one. So tune in and watch Isaac Mandagi, Jeff C. Stevens, Anthony Joyce, and Kelsey from the Arcane Library all try their hand at the arena. We really cannot wait for that episode, and you're going to want to subscribe so you don't miss the push notification when we send out that go live. And with all that out of the way, just thank you all for listening. Hope you all enjoy these outtakes coming up, and we will talk to you all later. Bye, everybody. Fuck, I just watched so many videos of this voice I wanted to do, and it's instantly blank from my face.
It's blank from your face? That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Who's Kyle? I know all of your names, but
it's Johnny's middle name.
That's not your real middle name, is it? Kyle?
Yeah.
No.
You never heard his mom yell, Jonathan Kyle Hafner?
No.
Oh, great. Now everyone in the world is going to know my full name.
now you're gonna get Johnny Dots.
Edit that out.
I'm going to get tracked down and fucking
Why did I
murdered
know your middle name?
Man, they're
I
coming
feel like
for
I've never
you.
heard it.
because no one's yelled at me in a long time.
Do you know mine?
He's been a good boy for a
Johnny,
while.
you know mine? He does.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
What is it?
I know it.
What is
What is
it?
it?
Is it Lester?
Grandpa.
He doesn't know. It's all good. We're tied.
Oh yeah, it's Michael. Shawn Michaels.
Shawn
family
Michaels.
members.
I'm Shawn Michaels' dog.
I don't fucking.
Heartbreak
I know.
Kid, son.
I know-
Starts with a C. Try C's.
Oh, Christopher. Fuck. I fucked that up bad.
That's
Really
hilarious.
bad. That's hard.
Lester.
Lester.
Sean
You look
Lester.
like a Lester.
Sean Lester DeWace.
I think you guys have like some crazy shit at level 14. And you guys are like, let's ding dong ditch them. Go. So what does Jan do?
She gets hit in the nose with a football.
She
Marsha.
Last time on One Shot Onslaught, the D team were approached by a Githyanki named Janera and were asked if they wanted to save the multiverse. They needed to find the Lich-Queen's Begotten, a vessel that the Lich-Queen herself would soon be inhabiting, becoming more powerful than ever. This journey took them to the Astral Plane, where they made a prison break for a Burbalang named Yeehaw. This Burbalang knew the location of the Titan's End, where the Lich-Queen's Begotten is being housed. The D-Team stole a skiff and were off towards Titan's End, where we left off. So after stealing this Battlestorm skiff, you set off through the Astral Plane, and it's probably exactly like you all are picturing, where it's just these brightly colored, like multicolored lights everywhere around. Yeehaw is at the helm of the ship, kind of directing Jan which way to drive the skiff. Point of warning, after leaving the city, Tunerith, there is no more of that artificial gravity, where now, like if somebody were to fall off the ship would keep on going, and you would just be stuck floating in the astral plane. So
I'm gonna anchor myself down with my tail.
yes, try not to fall off. So you're just like hurling through this vast, I don't want to say nothingness, because then you would probably picture like blackness and space. It's really like these purples and pinks and like whites, and just the colors are all blending together. You're hitting like this psychic wind, and the ship sometimes is like hitting like turbulence, where it's shaking pretty violently, like on an airplane, and then it will like get past that. And a few hours of this goes by, and then eventually Yeehaw is able to lead you all to Titan's End, and you see there hanging in the astral void this enormous full-faced helmet that's like 200 feet tall. It's made of either bronze or something similar, iron, bronze. The surface is pitted and scarred with these like metallic wires hanging from the base of the helmet, like it once was a maybe full body of some kind of gigantic construct. But at the moment, it is just a head. And there are two large empty eye slits that look like the only way of entering into this otherwise solid helmet.
What do y'all think?
I say full speed ahead.
The dead Githyanki I talked to mentioned that there's tie downs in the eye slit, so we could tie down the battle storm and it won't be going anywhere. Well, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Alright, so just full steam ahead.
As you all start to bring in Battlestorm, the skiff, you see lining where like the eyebrows of the eye slits would be on this helmet. A total of 8 of these metallic bronze turrets come to life and start to just pepper the Battlestorm with these big psychic bolts of they're like big ballistas, and they are just firing upon the ship, automated.
Can I do a armor of Agath's? I guess.
What's that do?
It's a protective magical force field that surrounds you, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. Oh, it's just around me. Never mind.
So, well, you might want to do that maybe, because what this does is there's a total of 8 of them, and they will each be shooting 2 bolts. By the time it takes you all to get to Titan's End and anchor in, they will each be shooting 2. So it's going to be a total of 16 bolts. So what I was going to do is kind of like spread around who the bolts are going to be hitting, because they're all going to be shooting into the top deck of this ship.
16 bolts per minute, or what? What are we saying?
Total.
16 bolts total before you all will be docking.
Well, how long does it take us to dock? Is it a minute? A little less, or
it would probably be like how far away you all are, and how fast Battlestorm is going, it'll probably only take you guys like one round of combat, which one round of combat is supposed to be like 6 seconds. So it's not going to be long, but you are all going to be like peppered with these bolts getting shot at you all. So what I'm going to do, I am going to be rolling a bunch of attack rolls. So Ted, you may want to cast that armor on yourself to maybe try to defend against 1 or 2 bolts.
I was gonna do mending, but that takes a minute to even do. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. This is gonna be a fast and furious, just onslaught of bolts as you all are flying up and docking onto this ship.
I brought my desk with me.
So how quick are you gonna be doing these? Do we need to do like stuff to ourselves now, real quick?
So this gives you 5 temporary HP, which puts me up to 15.
Okay, well, so what's gonna be happening pretty much, Dustin, is as you guys are flying towards this gigantic construct helmet, just tons of bolts from these big psychic ballistas are gonna be shooting from the eyebrows of the helmet. And since there's gonna be 16, I'm just gonna be rolling a couple hits against like all of you guys. So there's gonna be so there are 6 of you total. 16 shots, 6, 12, 18. So we will do 3 shots to each of you 4, and then 2 to Jan and 2 to Yeehaw.
Sure.
Let me just start doing a bunch of bolts. I will go from Johnny to Sean to Dustin to Justin because that's my Zoom order. Whoa, Johnny, you lucked out. First one was a nat 1. That one doesn't even hit the ship. Whoa, these are +7. And Johnny, I just rolled an 8 total and a 10 total. I'm guessing you got more than a 10 armor class, Johnny.
Yeah.
So Ted, you cast this armor on yourself, and you think that maybe that's what's helping you dodge out of the way of these big psychic energy bolts shooting down and raining down on the ship.
I got like a frost storm going on around me, so maybe.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast that armor all the time.
Well, Lord Jon Snow,
I'm gonna use my shell defense.
you are not a turtle right now.
I'm just kidding.
And holy shit, Lord Jon Snow, I think an 18 hits your armor class, right?
I'm a 12. Yeah.
So the first bolt slams into you for a total of 20 piercing damage, which doesn't seem too bad for a level 14. However, the next one was a natural 20 for a total of 31 points of damage.
I'm gonna need some.
I think, you know what, we'll probably need to like dock and heal up because I think Ted still needs heals
Let's
also.
take a little nap.
You wanna know how much health I have right now?
Yes.
2.
Should I tell you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna tell you. Because if I tell you, you won't kill me if you have
No,
a
you're not going to get hit with any more bolts, at least.
I have 14 health.
Jesus Christ!
I know.
I have 15.
How are you guys so low? I'm at like 92.
Because
I got hit 3 times
they've
so
been
far,
getting
that's it.
they've been getting hit a lot, and Death's been fucking hiding under a desk and shit.
My health is only 80.
Yeah, mine's 86.
Jesus.
And I had 15 temp HP.
Well,
From eating
Iron
fish.
Claw, let's go ahead and roll yours real quick.
Wait, do I ever get temp HP, or is that just the people I do?
You
it
get
for?
that. You get that too. Like whatever temp HP inspiring leader does, I'm sure it gives it to you too.
I got a technical question real quick.
Well,
like,
first,
if there's
what's your armor class real quick, Dustin, so I could start.
it is 14.
Okay, so you're gonna take a total of 30 damage. No. Yes, 30. Yes, 30. From 2 bolts hitting you. Both of them hit you.
Okay.
And then what's your question as I roll? Death, you're only gonna take 13. One's gonna miss you, Death.
No, I didn't take any. I brought my desk with me.
So one was a 20, one was a 12. I'm assuming the 12 misses.
Yeah, 12 misses. How much damage?
You take 13 points
13.
of damage. These 8 are just like shooting tons of these bolts let me see how Jan and so Jan's looking good. Jan gets hit by 1 bolt. Oh no! Okay.
Did you kill Yeehaw?
This was back-to-back nats for Yeehaw. For a total of
Yeehaw gone.
20 plus 17, 37. Let me see how much. You know what? He probably has more than 37.
What happens when Yeehaw dies?
Okay, and then you know what? He happens to have 38 HP. As the ship docks into the eye slit of Titan's End. Ironclaw, what was your question? Your technical question?
So there's like no gravity here.
There is no gravity. So
I got this skill called reverse gravity. So how does that work?
that would not work in this plane.
You can't reverse gravity. There's no gravity.
Well, exactly. If there's no gravity, if you reverse gravity, would there be gravity?
No.
I think there has to be gravity to reverse it.
Yes. So now that the ship has docked with tons of like big holes in the planking of the top of the ship, I will say that one thing I forgot to let you all do during the entire trip here to Titan's End is to take a short rest. So we could go ahead and retcon that, and you guys could take short rest.
I'm taking a nap underneath my desk.
I'm at 69 health.
But for the sake of time, so you guys all were able to do the short rest prior to getting hit by all those arrows, and then walking up onto this Titan's End, this big giant mask. When you guys walk into the eyes, you end up in what looks like a cargo bay area. It's boxes everywhere at the far end of the this room that you all are in. You see a ladder going up and a ladder going down.
Which one's to the left?
It's the same ladder. It just happens to go up and down.
Down.
At the very end of it.
Yeah, I'll vote down.
Down.
All right, so you guys are at the eyes. So going up would go to like where like the top of the helmet is, and then going down would be like by like the mouth of the helmet. Heading on down, you guys start to climb down this that room up there. All the boxes were like these like crystal boxes, like see through. A lot of them were like smashed up and old. By the way, remember this entire time when you guys are all walking, you're not walking. You are hovering and just using your mind to propel yourself, whatever your movement speed is.
I'm still tiptoeing in my mind.
So Death is like, it looks like he's tiptoeing, but really he's kind of like like moonwalking, kind of, where you see like his feet kind of like touching the surface, but really it's just his mind that's moving it all.
My brain is the oldest, so I'm the fastest.
Don't know if that's how it works. In older editions of D&D, when you would go to the astral plane, you had to roll like wisdom or intelligence like checks to like see how fast you can move and stuff. That's not a thing in D&D 5e, but Sean, you probably really would be the fastest now because you do have the highest intellect. But just for the sake of keeping things simple, but when you climb down this ladder, or there's a ladder that you could climb down, or you could just mentally lower yourself down or raise yourself up. When you go down, you lower down into a circular chamber that has these like ruddy bronze tiles on the floor and ceiling. The walls are all of this bronze beading into this like rippling pattern. There's a sunken section of the floor that accommodates like 2 benches and a table. There's several bronze doors around the room. But what catches your eye immediately is this wide doorway filled with blotchy gray flesh that's like pulsating with these greenish veins. And Jan says, well, I think that's probably where the Lich-Queen's vessel is going to be, inside of that nasty flesh.
I just punch through it.
Go up, and yeah, try to punch it, Death.
I'm going to levitate backwards.
All right. I punch it, and then I recoil, and then I headbutt it.
It does have an AC, so you will have to roll a d20.
13, but 12.
That is the AC of this thing is 12. So you headbutt into it, and you see a big crack go throughout this. Just so you're picturing it right, it is a double door. There's no doors. It's just like the size of a double door. And then inside is like this like weird gray fleshy membrane that Death just headbutted. And as he did, you see this rippling effect go out throughout the entire membrane, like chrysalis of it. It seems like he actually did a pretty big chunk of damage to it.
Yeah, I think that's probably where the Lich-Queen's vessel is. Probably in that chrysalis right there.
Do we just gotta knock this thing down, or what?
Yeah, just like break it real good.
All right.
Define chrysalis.
So this thing it's called a chrysalis. It's like a fleshy membrane around inside of this room.
Okay. Can you use it in a sentence?
The Lich-Queen's Begotten is inside of the chrysalis.
Okay. CRYLISIS.
Close enough.
Can I use my deer antler knife and cut it?
Yeah, like try to cut like a pathway into it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I don't know what that knife does.
It's a 1d4 plus 4.
Okay. So roll to hit. You know that's a very low. It's a 12 armor class, so.
Okay.
But what's your plus to hit? It's probably a plus 8.
Oh, plus 9.
Yeah, plus 9. Yeah, so you actually do hit it. With a 4, plus 9, 13, you actually do.
Oh, that is 13.
Yeah, you actually just barely cut into it and kind of carve out a path that you all 6 can walk through and make it to.
I gutted it.
Yeah, as you gut it and get inside, it actually starts to like open up into this like a big, wide open room. And inside you see Jan was expecting like this big like monstrosity that the Lich-Queen was going to be overtaking for her new form. But you all just see this, what looks like a 16-year-old female Githyanki. She's got this like saffron skin, russet colored hair, brown tattoos over her body, and she just looks over at you all and just, who are you all?
We can't kill her.
Yeah, say, come with me if you want to live.
My name is Death.
She is going to be very interested in you all. No, seriously, like, who are you all?
I am Lord Jon Snow, the greatest wizard that ever lived.
Well, gosh dang, nice to meet you, Lord Jon Snow, the greatest wizard ever to live.
Nice to meet you too.
I've never met a human before.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
What are you, little guy? And she points at you, Ironclaw.
I am Iron Claw.
But what are you? Why are you so short?
I'm a dwarf. You never saw a dwarf before.
Gee, what about you two? Why are you all red?
I am Death, destroyer of worlds.
Well, gosh darn, does that sound spooky? What about you, guy with a guitar? Is that a guitar? I've heard about guitars before.
It is. It's made from the tree of life.
Oh, boy. I wish I could see the tree of life someday. Can you take me there?
Yeah.
Dude, why am I farting so much?
I don't know. I can smell it from here, though. So she will just be very, very interested in all of you and continue this conversation along. And in the conversation, as it stretches on several minutes, you all start to piece together that, like, this Githyanki teenager has never met anybody besides her tutor. And as far as she can remember, she was born in this room, raised up from a baby, only met this one tutor, but she does have these mental capabilities that she will let you know that she's been able to, like, hear conversations outside of the room, like telepathically, kind of eavesdrop a little bit. And from what she's pieced together, she's supposed to be, like, being trained by this tutor to kind of raise her cognitive abilities. Not really, like, it's not really supposed to be teaching her history and arcana and things like that.
So her body can handle it when she's possessed?
Yeah, she's actually pieced that together. That her tutor has never told her that, but her tutor has mentioned it to the guards that are usually stationed outside of a room, that the Lich-Queen is, like, just pretty much getting her body ready to be possessed. And you all, Lord Jon Snow, with your dirty 30 at the very beginning of this adventure, you could piece together that this chrysalis is the only way that her body has been even aged from a baby. So yeah, shoot. I mean, I would love to see this tree of life you're talking about.
I can show you the Tree of Life.
Yeah,
Would you like to see it now?
we'd have to travel, but we can go.
No, we don't. No, shh.
Yeah, I would love to see it right now. How are we going to do
portable
that?
hole in the ground.
What?
I'm going to put my portable hole in the ground.
Like, climb down in here and take a look. It's very cool.
The tree is just in there?
Yeah.
That doesn't look very deep as
is
she's
my-
climbing into the hole.
All right, I'm going to zip it up.
Let's take her back to Longboy Tower and she can just be one of our roommates.
Fucking another one! You guys got two!
Gotta collect them all, man.
What about Dustin's, like, gardener? I forget
There's
his
so
name,
many
like,
things.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
your gardener.
Yeah.
There's the
Willow.
mimic.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Willie.
my mimic is fresh in my mind. I feed him every day. I love him. I pet him. I walk him.
Can we make, like, an illusion of a tree down there so she has something to look
feel
at?
too bad.
It's like a holographic tree.
So Jane is, like, arguing with you all at this point, like, now listen, we can't just bring her back. The Lich-Queen is going to possess her eventually.
Not in Longboy Tower, where
Yeah.
we charge $650 a month in rent.
Yeah. And then she'd have to fight a mammoth turkey.
It's 1,100.
Are you
actually.
all really willing to put your lives on the line to defend this teenager who is going to be possessed by the most powerful being in the multiverse?
Yes.
She wants to kill the teenager.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Kill her or
yeah.
save her?
No.
Let's save her.
Yeah.
So I've been charging $650 a month, and Lord Jon Snow has been charging $1,100 a month.
I haven't been charging anything.
Wait, who are you guys charging? The turkey?
Everyone that stays.
I have a mansion, too. That rent on that is insane.
These are going to be our 2 episodes that go out in November. So I guess if we talk about turkeys, it can kind of be our fucking Thanksgiving episode, I guess.
Yeah, I was looking at my level 7 spells. I can get a mansion too.
No, you're not.
I just want to let all the listeners know that Longboy Tower also doubles as a bed and breakfast.
Only I can have a mansion.
What mansion do you have?
Mordekainen's mansion, son.
Magnificent mansion?
Yes.
Well, then I'm getting just a magnificent mansion.
No, you're not.
He's
We
going to
can
have a
both
rival
have mansions,
mansion.
It's
man.
almost as good.
Can we connect them?
It won't be magnificent, but it'd be a mansion.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
connect
What
them.
else?
Both
It
are
is
mansions.
magnificent.
Like a hotel that has the weird door that you have to open both doors on
No,
both
it has
sides.
like a, you know, those weird buildings where they have like a bridge that's
Oh,
enclosed?
like a breezeway?
A sky bridge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sky Bridge. Okay, deal.
All right.
Well, if you all are gonna risk your lives and bring her in to your home, is that a home? Longboy Tower?
It's a bed.
That's
No,
right.
it's a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, it's
Bread and
Airbnb.
breakfast.
Because it's in
It
the
is
air.
an Airbnb.
It is literally an
Now, what
Airbnb.
about-
That's great.
Yeah, what they said. I'm gonna watch over her too, and just make sure everything's on the up and up.
I don't trust this Yeehaw. Yeehaw is not staying at Longboy Tower.
Now, I did. Okay, we didn't say I was gonna be able to stay with you all, but you all are gonna take me to the material plane, right?
Correct. We're
Right.
all going back
And
to
then-
our Airbnb.
$600 a month, I heard.
No. 1,800.
600 to me, 1,100 to Snow, and 1,800 to Ted.
A month.
It's pricey.
That might be a little too rich for my blood. I may just like wander around the town and
That's fine.
sleep under
It's
some
free.
bridges.
Yeah, it's free to sleep in the forest.
Is there bridges? I could be like a troll under a bridge. Yeah, give me your money.
I don't think anyone would be intimidated by a 1 foot troll, 1 foot tall troll.
Yeah, but like, look at my wings. I can hover. I can't fly. I can hover though.
he's like a chicken. He can't fly, but he can.
I can. Oh, if I jumped off of your tower, I could probably glide really far. Yeah, that's true.
But we charge if you want to jump off the tower.
Yeah.
It's,
Okay,
you gotta be this
well,
tall to ride the ride.
And as he says, well, the entire Titan's End helm starts to shake violently.
All right. Let's get the flap out of here, guys.
One thing, pretty important thing actually, that hasn't been brought up yet, but for the sake of time, I want to just mention real quickly. There is a forbidden spell cast around this whole helmet, which is pretty much just making it impossible to do any kind of like plane shift or teleportation out or in this area. So yeah, it sounds like and feels like something really big is coming right for this big helmet. But you guys can't see it because where you guys are, there's no. You're just there's wall. It's just walls everywhere. You guys can't see anything out.
Who has the hole? Jon Snow?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast invisibility on him.
Dope.
So it doesn't feel like anything's like inside the helmet. It feels like there is something happening outside the helmet, very large.
I cast invisibility on myself.
I got 2 more invisibilities I can use.
Do I need to turn to another bee?
Is this the god?
I sent you guys a picture in Discord of you guys don't see this, but this is
Wait,
what
what
is
is
coming
this?
for the helmet.
Oh god.
That helmet won't fit on that monster thing.
Is he bigger than the helmet?
Yes, it is indeed. And it seems
Oh,
like it is
wow.
coming straight to destroy this helmet.
Oh, guys, this was fun. This is where we die. And we can't.
Yeah, I don't
we
want to
can't-
fight him.
Yeah, we
I
can't
wanna go
teleport
home.
out, right?
You are not able to do any kind of teleportation or anything. Yeehaw says,
All right. One more thing I got from that dead Githyanki is that in the brain, he said in the brain of the helmet, you can control the helmet. So I didn't know what he meant at the time, but I guess it means like up. Like if you go up, like
Oh yeah,
you know,
maybe
like
we
up.
can do some crazy spells with this helmet to kill this monster
I
super quick.
misty step up.
I'm still going to cast invisibility on Jon Snow, just in case.
okay.
I'm invisible, misty stepping. Double invisibility.
So heading up the ladder if you remember from the entranceway, the ladder went up and down. Heading up, you guys see what looks like a cliche.
Is this going to be like Plankton, where he like implants a thing in SpongeBob's brain?
Yeah, he does that like 5 episodes.
I mean, you see these like bronze tiles covering wall to floor, but near the center of the room is this big like throne-like chair made entirely of bronze, mounted on a small dais. There are 3 enormous crystal screens that are hanging like from one side to the other of the chamber. And there are large rectangular indents on the walls behind and above. So this is like the big like pilot chair. Who wants to try to drive this bad boy away from the big? Now that you're
I'm the smartest.
Now that you all are up here, you're like looking out. The screens can like see almost 360 around the helmet, and you guys can see this massive. It is much larger than this 200-foot tall helmet. It is a Lord Jon Snow. I'm gonna give it to you because you rolled that fucking 30 at the beginning. This is called an Astral Dreadnought.
Boys, it's an Astral Dreadnought.
It is gargantuan monstrosity Titan,
It's gargantuan.
and it from the screens you guys can see that this thing is hungry for a big old Titan helmet, and is heading right for you all. Who
Also
wants
try
to
to
try
eat
to
it?
drive this thing? Yeah, it looks hungry and it looks like it's gonna try to eat the helmet.
I knew it was something like that.
Let Lord Snow drive it. He's the smartest.
Can I heat the metal helmet?
And roast
You guys
us
are
all.
inside of it.
Snow, drive it, drive it, drive it, drive it, drive it.
I'm driving it.
Where are we driving to?
So,
We're gonna drive it back to Longboy Town, park it right next to it.
how we're gonna do this is gonna be the escape scene. Is this is going to be a skill challenge where everybody is going to have to like just you could literally say any kind of skill check you want to use, like
Try and smash.
I can't off the top of my head I can't think of a way you would say like acrobatics, but whatever skill challenge or skill check you want to use, you just need to come up with a way that you would use it. And we just need a couple successes on here. So Lord Jon Snow, I think yours is going to be pretty obvious since you are piloting it. While you're piloting it, yours is going to be an Arcana check to drive the ship away. That's 25. So Lord Jon Snow, you see these controls all around you in front of this like throne-like chair, and you are able to easily pick up what all of the controls do, and you start to turn it away from this big monstrosity and fly away from it. What would you other 3 like to try to do?
I got
help
something.
Lord Jon Snow?
I got a check I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, what is a distraction check I could do?
What kind of distraction would you like to go for? Because you could probably
I'm gonna like show them something. I just want to distract them.
So we could say that you like run down to the eye hole of the mask and do something. Like, what are you like showing them? Like a card trick?
So what I'm gonna
Show
do?
him the helicopter.
No,
Yeah, your wiener.
no, I'm grabbing my bag of critters and I'm pulling 8 small critters out and I'm throwing them in a different direction.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, like, are they squirrels, hedgehogs?
I don't know what they are. I'm just grabbing randoms.
Maybe animal handling check, Ironclaw.
Now this is pod racing.
Just so you all know, like you're all
17.
Skiff. 17. Okay, your all skiff is still tied down to the helmet as you're moving, and I only say that because the helmet itself has that forbidden spell on it. So you guys can't cast it from there. So like to get back to the material plane, you'll have to get away from this thing, and then take your skiff away from the helmet to port back.
I got a good check when everyone else is done.
Okay,
Did I
well,
do anything with
Ironclaw's
that?
is
Did
good.
anything
Ironclaw
happen?
has chucked out some cats, some dogs, some badgers, And this thing is like its eyes are beating back and forth, like trying to like track all these different animals. Ted, what would you like to do?
I need to confer with the group after Ted.
After me. I am going to do performance check and sing it a lullaby. Try to put it to sleep.
There is a like a microphone like right in front of Lord Jon Snow's.
Oh no, the acoustics in the helmets are so phenomenal. He'll hear it.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, there's also a microphone that like has speakers on the outside of the helmet.
Oh, okay.
So you can like commune with other ships.
Plug your guitar into it like an amp.
Yeah, I was gonna say go and roll your plus 15 fuck you performance check.
24.
24, yeah.
I'm just gonna get on my guitar and play like a sleepy lullaby for him. Go to sleep, little Titan.
So this thing is a good like 500 feet tall, about 300 feet wide. It's almost like a cube.
That's not
of
bad.
Just monstrosity in this astral plane. And with its like being distracted by these different animals and just starting to get a little sleepy, Lord Jon Snow is starting to like pull ahead of it. Death, what's Death gonna do?
Now this is pod racing.
So I have a 15 acrobatics, a 15 sleight of hand, and a 15 stealth. How can I incorporate these? Sleight of hand, like look at him and just say, "You can't see me, John Cena" thing. And then he literally was like, "Whoa, I can't see you guys.
You guys are gone.
You guys are gone." Would that work, DM?
Maybe sleight of hand. You could tinker with like the engines.
Yeah.
Tweak him to go real
That makes
fast.
sense.
Oh, 35? How the fuck do you roll 35, dude?
You
fucking
install
you
4
throw on the
turbos.
NOS and fucking tinker these engines real hard, and this thing just skedaddles away from this godly being trying to devour your ship.
Whether it's an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
You all like slam into the back of the wall, like you're like pinned down. It's going so fast, except for Lord Jon Snow in his chair.
This is pod racing.
I live my life one astral plane at a time.
And then
Thank you.
it's like 15, 20 seconds later, like you guys have left this thing in the dust. It's still looking for these badgers and cats floating around in the astral plane. And then
Those badgers and cats will never age, man. They're going to be running from him forever. And then
It is what it is.
Jan says, "Well, okay, well, we might as well hop into the battle storm and just get far enough away from the skiff, and I can port us all back to the material plane. What do you all say?"
I say we take the battle helmet. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I can't port it back to the material plane, though. It's got
It
this
has that
forbidden
spell on it,
spell.
right?
It's blocking my magic.
All right, let's take this skiff. Let's take the skiff back.
It will be just driving the skiff away from the helmet, and then Jan can teleport everybody to the material plane, back to Raven's Point, but it won't bring the skiff with us all. So she's like going to put the teleportation circle on the deck of the skiff and teleport everybody back to Raven's Point.
I touched the stones.
So yeah, while it's driving, she's been putting the stones together, and everybody touches it, hands in. Everybody ports back to
Go team, go!
Raven's Point, and you have got the Lich-Queen's Begotten in a bag.
Well, I'm going to take her up to the tree on our tower and release her there. So she's not like, what the fuck? I'm like, here's the tree. Told you so.
So like by Ironclaw's like overlook garden that has like the trees and stuff.
Isn't it like a talking tree?
He's got a
Hello?
talking tree, and he's also
what I'm
got
talking
a gardener.
Lewis.
Gary? Is it Gary?
It started with a G.
It starts with a G, and he's a gardener.
He's a
gold
gardener.
What's the
He's
tree's name?
I think it was Willis.
Willis.
So
Willis is the tree,
We're
yeah.
gonna fill Willis in and tell him he's the tree of life.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, hey. I'm the tree of life. Nice to meet
So-
you. What'd you say your name is? And they have a very, very intense one-on-one conversation, which is about life.
Wait.
I
Tree of life.
offer a job at our bed and breakfast.
You mean I can just live here and work here?
If you want, you gotta pass the interview first.
Oh gosh, dang! I've never been very good at interviews.
You also have to take a drug test and have a background check.
That should both be no problem at all. I've never seen a drug, and I've never been allowed to commit a crime. So
And it's minimum wage and 40 hours a week and no insurance.
sign me up. What do I
15
gotta
minute
do?
lunch.
Point me in the direction of the toilets to unclog, and I'm ready to go. A couple things I did forget. Like when you guys killed all those Gith and everything like that, they did have some gold on their bodies, so this entire one shot was not for naught. You guys did get some gold because everything in this adventure had a shit ton of gold on it, actually.
I like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so you in the Bonesaw bunker after you guys killed fucking everybody, they all actually had a total of.
Did the one I disintegrated have any magical items on him?
There was an elixir of health on it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Can
And
you
then
not
it was a
disintegrate
total
that
of-
too?
So there's no, it didn't. It drops everything that they're wearing, I think. I forget how PP transfers to gold. I think it's 10 to 1. So that's a total of 1,000 gold from them.
I'll take a PP.
Each.
In the crystal boxes and everything.
Oh, PP is platinum, right?
Yes. I think it's
So
10 to 1
10
for gold.
1 platinum is 10 gold pieces.
Yeah. Okay. So that was 1,000, and then we'll say that scattered throughout the boxes, those crystal boxes on the Titan's End, there was enough for you all to get 2,000 gold each, because we are getting to in-game status, and I want you guys to be able to buy a lot of really cool
I have
shit.
no currency listed, so I don't even know what I have.
Does anyone else have any currency listed?
I know what I have on Ubo, but
I have 7,000 gold.
I have
I don't have any gold.
31,900 listed.
I have 7,010 gold. I have 80 silver and 500 copper.
I'm just gonna buy a bunch of weather orbs.
I think I only had those denominations because we was at a tavern one time and I needed smaller denominations for alcohol.
I'm saving all my gold.
I don't have many items. How much gold do you have, Justin? Because I have a lot of gold.
I don't know. I've invested in the stonk market and I seem to lose a lot.
The stonk mark.
What we're going to need to do is look at the last interlude episode, and from there, we will have to tally up how much you guys have gotten.
What
every
was it,
episode.
H2H or OSO that I got that little familiar dandelion?
OSO.
Oh, that was OSO. Yeah, that was the.
Yeah, so I got
All kinds
I
of
got
pets,
my
man.
little
Oh
familiar
yeah.
with me.
So he's been like, dude, fucking Astral Plane, man.
I knew it was gonna be brown.
I knew it. So just so that we can incorporate as much Thanksgiving as possible, the Begotten very much likes this giant turkey and hangs out with it a lot and pets it and shit.
Does this turkey lay eggs?
Do turkeys lay eggs?
Turkeys lay eggs, but is
they
it a
have
male
to
or
lay
female
eggs, don't
turkey?
they?
It's a bird.
This
bro.
is a
Yeah.
well. Wait.
It doesn't give
wait.
a live birth.
Are turkeys male or female?
Leave that in. Do turkeys lay eggs?
There are hen turkeys and there are tom turkeys.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this was a hen or a tom.
It's a hen. She lays eggs. Gold eggs.
congrats, everybody. You guys just made your first multiverse quest.
I was waiting for the Lich-Queen to show up or pop up somewhere.
You guys stole her Begotten, so the Lich-Queen may try to come and reclaim her now.
Maybe we should hire some, like, you know, other adventurers.
Security?
Other adventures that's in the guild at Longboy Tower.
To watch it so they can die, not us.
Besides the man with turkey.
By the way, I don't know when this episode ended. I think it ended somewhere. Somewhere a couple minutes ago. I'm not sure. But if not, we'll see you all in 2 weeks. And we'll go ahead and stop your recordings. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for checking out this week's episode of One Shot Onslaught. A special thank you to all of our current patrons. So thank you so much, Tiana H., The Lawful Stupid Podcast, Robert C., Bradley M., Brittany D., Danny T., Jason Pravat, Jeremy Fair, Loki Strike, Weaver S., Zoltar, Bay Area Beer Socials, Danny M., Gerundu, Jean Lorber, Jim, Remus S., and Jorian Drake. Hey, thank you all so much for keeping all of the shows on the Majestic Goose Network going. If you want to sign up and support all of our shows and get some cool bonus content at the same time, you can head over to patreon.com/oneshotonslaught. And there you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and I promise you that $1 a month will make a huge difference. For just $1 a month, you can get invited to play in one-shots with me once or twice a month. Recently, just last weekend, we streamed a session of Kids on Bikes on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Majestic Goose Network, or bit.ly/Majestic Twitch. And holy cow, it was so much fun. Some of the most fun I've ever had on a stream. I love Kids on Bikes now. It's very Stranger Things-esque. It was a ton of fun, and it was with me and a bunch of our patrons. So go check out that video on demand if you haven't yet. And go ahead and follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/The Majestic Goose Network. And you can subscribe to our YouTube to catch all of our videos on demand as well. YouTube.com/OneShotOnslaught. And if you want to stay up to date on all of our shows and everything like that, you should probably join our Discord, bit.ly/OneShotDiscord. There we are always hanging out and love when we get new members in there to hang out and chat with. You can also go to our shop, majesticgoose.com/shop, and find a lot of really cool merchandise from all of our shows on there. And also just check out our store, majesticgoose.com. We have news and things about all of our shows on that site, and would love for you all to go check it out. And with all that out of the way, just thank you all for listening. Hope you all enjoy these outtakes coming up, and we will talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.
I'm going to start pissing in my White Claws.
All right. Are you ready? Is anybody else got to go pee?
Nope,
yeah.
Just been farting. I farted like 20 times since we started.
I peed in the plant next to my desk.
Here's another one.